Hi, it's Kerry. I'm looking at some amazing dinosaurs plus a Pterosaur and Dimetrodon. Stay for the fun ending when the volcano erupts and sends fire and smoke up into the sky. I'm trying out some new effects today. Can you tell me how many Dimetrodon in today's video? Subscribe and give a thumbs up if you like volcanoes. Let's make way for the volcano. And here it comes. Now I'm going to turn it around so we've got a different angle. This is a pterosaur on Hungary. I'm going to talk about pterosaurs in general. Pterosaur means winged lizard. Unlike birds, they had wings made of skin, muscle and other tissue which stretched from their long fourth finger to their ankles. One of the reasons they are called pterosaurs is that their limbs stick out from the side of their body like lizards and crocodiles. Dinosaurs have their limbs underneath their body. Modern birds evolved from dinosaurs, not from pterosaurs. Dimetrodon is an extinct genus of synapsids that lived during the early Permian period around 295 to 272 million years ago. Dimetrodon is often mistaken for a dinosaur, but it went extinct some 40 million years before the first appearance of dinosaurs. The most prominent feature of Dimetrodon is the large cell on its back, formed by elongated spines extending from the vertebrae. I love the paintwork and all the detail on this particular model. Margosaurus lived during the early Cretaceous period. It was a herbivore and grew to around 33 feet long and weighed roughly 5 tons. It had blunt peg-like teeth for stripping leaves off branches. It could swallow leaves whole and may have swallowed stones to aid digestion. A Margosaurus walked on 4 legs. Each foot had 5 toes, including a thumb claw. It had a small head, a long neck and a very long tail. Notice it had 2 rows of spines growing out along its backbone, along its neck, body and tail. These spines may have had a covering of skin to form a double sail. Dimetrodon was probably one of the top predators in early Permian ecosystems, feeding on fish and tetrapods, including reptiles as well as amphibians. It is a member of the family Sphenacodontidae. Dimetrodon is assigned to a group traditionally called mammal-like reptiles, stem mammals, or non-mammalian synapsids. I just like to say synapsid, it's easier. Stegosaurus lived in the late Jurassic period and was a herbivore. There are 17 bony plates on its back and a heavily spiked tail for protection. The tail was a lethal weapon. The 4 spikes could be swung under the unprotected belly of a predator with deadly force. Its skull was long, pointed and narrow, and it had a toothless beak and small cheek teeth. Its head was carried close to the ground, about 3 feet high. Stegosaurus had armor-like plates on the skin of the neck, the hips and possibly on the sides of some species. This is Miragaia. It was made by Carnegie. It is a stegosaur from the late Jurassic period. It grew to about 20 feet long. You can see the plates along its back and the unusually long neck containing 17 vertebrae. It was a plant eater and lived in woodlands using its long neck to graze. Its fossils have been found in Upper Jurassic rocks in Portugal. Miragaia had the longest neck of any stegosaurid known. It grew to about 5.5 to 6 meters or 18 to 20 feet long. 8 pairs of triangular plates ran down the midline of the neck. The skin was covered in osteoderms. Osteoderms are bony deposits forming scales, plates, or other structures. Stegosaurus. Notice the back legs are longer than the front ones, which sprawled out to the sides. The tail spikes could grow to 4 feet or 1.2 meters long. The front feet had 5 toes with hoof-like tips, and the rear feet had 3 short white toes with hooves. It may have reared up on its large hind legs to reach vegetation. Agostina was a herbivore that lived in the early Cretaceous period. It is a primitive titanosaur. Its spikes and armor consists of sideways turned plates. It could grow to about 49 feet or 15 meters. It was a herbivore and lived in the woodlands of South America. Fossils have been found in Argentina. Not much is known about Agostina because they haven't found many bones yet. Stegosaurus. I really like the colours on this one. The largest plates were 2 feet or 60 centimetres tall. The plates may have been used to regulate the dinosaur's temperature, or maybe for protection or mating displays, or to intimidate predators. It could grow up to 30 feet or 9 meters long and 9 feet or 3 meters tall, weighing around 7 tons. The Juvenile Stegosaurus. You can just see the plate starting to grow on its back and the little tail spikes. So cute. Dimetrodon was a herbivore that walked on 4 legs and had a tall, curved skull with large teeth of different sizes set along the jaws. Most fossils have been found in the southwestern part of the United States. The cell of Dimetrodon may have been used to stabilize its spines or to heat and cool its body as a form of thermoregulation, or even to attract mates. I just love the colors on this one. It looks so good. Tyrannosaurus. Many Tyrannosaurus fossils show bite marks from other tyrannosaurs, so it's clear that they fought each other, whether over food or mates. We know that close relatives of Tyrannosaurus sometimes live together because there are fossils of groups who were buried together, but we don't know for sure if they hunted alone or in packs like lions and wolves do today. So far, no groups of Tyrannosaurus skeletons have been found together. Remember to tell me how many Dimetrodon you saw today. Volcano erupting. Thank you for watching my video. Please stay right on here at Super Fun Reviews for more great videos. see you again soon. Please subscribe and share my video on any social media that you like to visit. Thanks once again. Bye.